Hold on, sir. I've started the recording, sir. So, good morning, all. So, this is a training session on permit drawing fielder application for the post processing of the project data. So, all the project data that the fielder has done will be saved into the MyWorks. So, as you can see in the MyWorks, all the field data is stored in folders as well as projects. Here, as you can see, for each project, we have a 3 dotted button which will have 4 options. When you click on that, you can see all the 4 options: open, move, delete, and export. Since we want to share the project, we'll be selecting the export. So here, this dialog will be popped up immediately. As you can see, there are a lot of options like audio, video, image, background image, XML. So these are the files related to the current project which we are sharing. So we can select the required things, but the mandatory things for the exporting process are XML and other multimedia files like images and videos. So if the file sizes is less than 10 MB, then we can share it via mail. If it's greater than that, we cannot send it via mail. So we'll have to share it via FTP server. So I'll be continuing with the sharing by pressing the share button here. So it's asking us whether to upload through FTP. I'm pressing OK.
Here we can actually load all the FTP server information onto the tablet prior under the settings, show the settings. And every time we don't need to enter the FTP server details. It is already, we have to load FTP server details only one. Right now, this is Centillion's FTP server, but we can, no, this is a local host, but we can have the TrueNet FTP server configuration details later.
So as you can see in the notification panel, the file uploading is complete. So we'll be downloading that from the server now.
Yeah, till now it is all the tablet, Fielder tablet, and now we switch from Fielder tablet to the local machine. This is the FTP screen of a local machine. They're using a FTP server called FileZilla. You show that one, Sai?
Sir?
Can you show the FileZilla?
Sir,
okay.
That's the current screen.
Okay, the current screen, but there is a button. If you press that one, we have to configure a SFTP, Smart FTP, or some kind of Smart FTP like FileZilla. And the FileZilla, again, we have to, in the top, you see the host name, username, password, and port number. Show that on the top, host name, username, yeah. We configure again here, we configure the FTP server details here so that the FileZilla will download all the files from the FTP server to the local machine.
So, sir, I have already downloaded this thing. So can I continue with that?
That file, yeah, that file, okay.
Yes.
Yeah, once, yeah. You show the screen again, Sai? FileZilla?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yes. Here we can see the remote files and local files, local machine left side and remote files on the right side. And the downloaded files are in the right bottom box.
Left bottom.
Okay. Or left bottom. Okay. Once it is the file is downloaded into the local machine, he'll go to the appropriate folder. Yeah.
So I have already extracted the content. So this is the project folder and kept it ready for you. So basically this is the XML file that we are going to need for the importing into the AutoCAD. And these are all the multimedia.
Before that, you show the file types. Can you make it maximize the screen?
Yes, sir. Sure.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Here we have the MP4 2 files and the images to the bottom. And there is a resource layout JSON file and XML file. XML file is the most important file out of all these things, and it is only 35-36 KB. Yeah, go ahead.
Sir, so I'll be copying these contents into a folder where I can access at the later point of times. So I have created a directory called permit drawing inside the C drive. So I'm copying the contents here into the permit drawing folder, and I'll be using this for the further process.
Just a minute. To summarize till now, he's exporting the files from the field tablet to the FTP. From FTP server, he's downloading it to the local machine, and from local machine, he has created a folder under the C drive and copied all the files into that folder. Yeah.
Yes, sir. So now we'll be continuing with the presentation part. Later on, I'll be showing you the actual exporting in the AutoCAD itself. So basically, it has some. So as you can see, the LandXML file is a very important file which can be imported into the AutoCAD Civil 3D environment. So now we are dealing with a tool which exports the XML data and projects it into the proper geometric coordinates in the AutoCAD environment. So basically, for this tool to work properly, there are a couple of things that we need to have, they're mandatory things. The first thing is that we need to have a Civil 3D system running in the PC or laptop, and we need to set up a template for the current project area. And the next thing is the latest version of the tool which will project the data, and the project data itself which we need to import. So basically, first we'll be opening the XML file to know which template we need to use. So first we'll be opening the LandXML file in a text editor. As you can see here, we
can open the LandXML in a notepad or a text editor. That is simple. Our text tool available on the Windows machine.
Yes, sir. Then we'll be copying one of the lat long coordinates of a PG point, and then we'll be searching the lat longs in the Google Maps to know which location it belongs to.
We have taken the Yuma project as a sample. Therefore, this is showing Yuma, Arizona as the lat long position.
Yes, sir. So as for the procedure, first we'll be opening the Civil 3D, and then we'll be opening or typing the command called toolspace, which is explicit to Civil 3D. Then we'll go to the settings tab, and in the settings tab of the toolspace, we'll be selecting the edit drawings option.
Yeah, he'll show all these things after the presentation on the AutoCAD.
Yes, sir. So the screen will be like something like this. So edit drawing settings, here we'll be clicking on that, and will be then preparing the template.
If you lose
After that,
any sheet, can you go back to the 8th sheet?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you did not miss. Okay.
Then once the template is set up, we'll be selecting the LandXML option from the Insert tab. Then we'll be selecting the XML file which is located in the project data. Then we'll be clicking OK to continue. After that, we'll be loading the tool file into the AutoCAD environment. After that, the tool will ask you for the project data's actual location so that it can work on it. Once you click on OK, the tool will run and it will show you a dialog that the process is completed. So now I will be showing you how to do this in live. So basically we have already copied the folder into the C drive into a specified location. Now I'll be opening that XML file.
Go slow, right?
Sir. This is the XML file regarding this project. So I'm opening that.
You can even double click and we'll open it in the browser, I think.
Yes, sir. So as you can see, the file structure will be somewhat like this. If you're opening in the Notepad++ software, it would be similar in if you open it in a browser as well.
Yeah, 1 second. Neil, are you able to follow up or see the screen?
Yeah, we can see it.
Okay, great. Sai, follow me. Continue, please.
So this is a CG point which will be imported into the AutoCAD. One of the points. This is one of the points. So as you can see here, at the end of every almost at the end of every CG point, there will be lat longs. So as you can see, this 32.66677 is the latitude and minus 114.444 is the longitude. You can also see this here. If you can scroll horizontally, so these two are the latitude and longitudes for that particular icon. So basically I'm just copying it and I don't need this XML anymore. I'm just minimizing it now, closing the folder. I need to open the Google Maps. And here I'm copy pasting these separated by a comma and then I'm searching for the location. So as you can see, now I'm zooming out slowly. So currently we are in the Yuma County in the Arizona. We need to identify two things here: which state we are in and in which part of the state we are in. Like here, if you can see, this is a marker here. We are more towards the west of the Arizona.
Southwest.
Yes, sir. Southwest of the Arizona. So that we need to consider. Now I'll be going into the AutoCAD environment here. So I have already opened a basic new drawing here. I'll be typing the command called toolspace. So as I have mentioned before, toolspace is only available for AutoCAD Civil 3D versions. So once you are done, press space or enter so that you will be entering into the.
One second. Is there any version like version 10 above or version 12 above in AutoCAD Civil 3D?
Sir, we are using 16 and above, sir.
Is it back compatible to 14, 12, 10? Not sure?
Yes, sir. We have. Yes, sir. Not exactly sure, sir. Sure, sir.
Okay, just find out and circulate the mail so that we will know, because we may not have all Civil 3D 2016 in TrueNet. Okay, please carry on.
Okay, sir. So as you can see here in the tool space tab, we have sub tabs here. So we need to go to the settings sub tab. Just click on it and then select the drawing on the top, right click and edit the drawing settings. So as you can see, this is a new window here. So now we need to select the state in which we are working on. So here we are working on USA, Arizona. So I'm selecting that state. So by default, it will give you a coordinate system, but we need to cross check whether it is matching with our criteria or not. So there are multiple options here, but we'll only be dealing with NAD 83 options. So as you can see, since we are using foot as a requirement, so NAD 83 foot 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have only 6 options here in NAD 83. But if you cross check with the Google one, we are more towards the southwest. So now in the NAD 83, we have a central zone, east and west zones for the Arizona. So it will be coming under west zone only. So I'll be taking the west zone as a template. Once you're done, click on apply and OK. So we are done with the template now. Now we'll be moving into the importing of the LandXML file. For importing the LandXML file, as you can see here, beside the home, we have an insert tab. Click on the insert tab and you can find the LandXML option here. Just click on that. It will ask you for the project location. Since we have kept the project location inside the C drive, I'm browsing for that in the Pomade drawing folder as Fortuna Road 1. As you can see, it will only show the XML files here. So select the XML file and click open. So as you can see here, it will show you the count of the number of points which are present in the current XML file, and it has 200 points here. Click OK to continue. So the 200 XML points are imported now into the AutoCAD environment, but they are still not projected properly. So for doing that, first we need to import the tool. For importing the tool, there's a command called app load.
Yeah, one second. Centillion has developed a LandXML tool for importing the filter tablet information into the AutoCAD and get it projected properly in exact location. And this is the tool he is talking about. Continue.
Yes. I have already prepared the, selected the tool here. Once you have selected the tool, click on the load button here to load the tool. Once you are done, click close. So now I'll be typing the command. If you can see here, we have kept the name of the command that needs to be typed in the, whenever you load the XML, you will be prompted here. So I'll be typing the command app to XML and enter. So as you can see, this is the dialog which will ask you for the location of the project itself. So I'll be browsing for the project, format drawing here, and this is the project folder. So I'll be selecting that folder and press OK. So basically it will take a couple of seconds. Yes, once it is done, it will show you this dialog that the process is complete, and you can click OK. So as you can see, we have the points projected here, all the points individually. Let's see whether the data is correctly projected or not. To do that, first we need to go to geolocation tab, which will be available here. Click on the geolocation tab and select map aerial. It will take a couple of seconds to load the map in the background. As you can see, all the points are projected as per the XML data. So if you want to know what information lies in the particular palette icon, in the particular point, you can just click on it and open the properties tab. And here you can see the type of information it is related to. Like in the raw description, you can see that this is a permit drawing water valve icon. Similarly, for all the points. And since we are keeping it in the C drive and selecting the project folder, we are also adding a hyperlink for that particular point if it has any multimedia files associated to it. So as you can see, the change of cursor here. So if you come across such kind of icon, you can definitely know that some multimedia files are associated to that particular point. So you can access them by pressing Ctrl and clicking on that icon. So this is the field information captured at that particular point. So this can be used for the helpfulness of the drafter. So based on the information available, we can continue and draft and complete the design.
Show one more picture, right?
Sure, sir. Sure, sir. I'll search one more picture, sir. I think we should have one here. Yes, as you can see here, we have picture here, the second icon, and it's a pedestal information here.
Yeah.
Yes,
can you go back to the screen? Yeah. Here, right now, the tablet GNSS unit is able to give 1 foot accuracy, kind of. And Mark, Gill, and me, we are working out on improving it to a couple of inches, maybe 2 inches, by adding an RTK. That process may take couple of days more, a week or two. Once that is done, we will be able to get the accuracy, show the map, the accuracy of 1 inch or 2 inch.
Yes, sir. So as you can see here.
Center line. Yeah.
Sir? Yes, sir.
And based out of this, we will start preparing the AutoCAD drawing. Can you explain how you do the drawing?
So once these things are, once this is ready, we'll be starting by looking at the points like, the information related to that particular point. So here in the raw description part, we have a water valve. So this information is related to a water valve. First, we'll be checking for the points which are related to the land base. Like, for example, here we have a point here.
So one second. All these are in different layers, right?
Yes, sir.
All
no,
the
sir. Actually,
200 elements
all
are in different layers?
No, sir. As of now, they are in the same layer, sir.
Okay. Going forward, can you shift to different layers? All the land-based items, all the telecom cables.
Yes, sir. It can be done, sir. It can be done. It can be done.
Okay. You have to modify your tool.
Yes, sir. You have to modify the tool, sir, as per the requirement. And yes, sir.
Neil and team, any clarifications, any doubts you have on this?
No, nothing.
Sudhakar Reddy is there in your office, and he can be of help. He can also be helpful if you need any communication.
Yeah, he's sitting right next to me. Yeah.
Oh, great. Yeah. Mike, any questions?
No, I don't. Thank you very much for the demonstration and presentation. Where the recording, are you going to send out a link where that's available for anybody?
Yeah, he'll be sending, Sai will send a YouTube link so that we can have. Yeah.
Great, thank you. No other questions.
Christopher? Or
I don't have any questions.
anyone? Okay, great. It is a very simple 10-step process. I'll share you the presentation and also the video link. It should not take more than 5 minutes to import the file. Yeah. If you don't select the appropriate state, the lat longs may not fall properly. We have to be very careful in choosing the state and the center. Yeah, template. That is crucial. Okay, then thank you very much for spending your time, and look forward to have more jobs coming on the TrueNet field.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Mike, and everyone.
Great, thank you. Thank you very much.
Bye. Thank you, Sai.